fires of Mount If, the Ivy God sports a prize of unprecedented value, a prize awarded to one extraordinary Ivy teacher. Every year, to determine the winner, each department of the school competes against each other. This is a fight to the death. The last one standing will be the sole victor. Friendships will be broken, rivalries endued, and exorbitant amounts of extra credit awarded. In the end, there will be only one winner. These are the Ivy Gamers.
That was today?
So, let's welcome in this year's competitors. Starting with the social sciences. First we have Mr. Sullivan. Inventor of the deadly three-piece cocktail opera, The Fat Man Beats, a guide to hamburgers in the greater Sacramento area. Mr. Thompson. Mr. Peter, pro soccer player and flag collector. And Mr. Posner, a Starbucks and Noah's Bagels frequent consumer, as well Now we move on to the math department. First we have Mr. Thayer. He will always be there for you. If you want to know more about him, he has an article for you. If you want to know. Obi-Wan Kenobi, a.k.a. Mr. Huge, a.k.a. Mr. Hill. Represented by Mr. Reicher, a.k.a. King of Tangent City and Resident God. Finally, the science department starting with Mr. Martinez. He comes armed with a meter stick and a flip gun. And if you want to feel his rage, just caress his whiteboard with your hand. Mr. Porter, just talking about Russian wheat naked brings a smile to his face. Mr. Hill always searches for his life, even he's willing to make these pledges. And Mr. Carson, whose love for his dogs is only superseded by his love for running. And finally, Mr. Karajani, a battle-tested veteran whose myriad of stories is matched only by his plethora of aches, ailments, and titanium hips.
I'll give you titanium hips. Are you 18 yet, Gia?
Our competitors will be released into the wilderness arena and compete for the prize. On the way, they will face each other as well as various perils placed in their way by the game maker, Mr. Korea, and his massive toolbox, as well as his assistant, Mr. Wilson.
All right, Craig. Well, right here we have the map. Right in here is where Peterbilt Motors is. That's where I worked when I was younger. And right over here is the bar. You know, I'm on my very first date on the bar. You know, I told my parents that I was going to school, and I stole a bottle of, and then I, with my girlfriend, and we went to Golden Gate Park and lounged on the grass. You know where I'm going with this.
Dave, what are we doing this time?
So, our J-O-B is to put us all to bed. We're going to toss them a few curveballs. They're going to have a high demand for weapons. So, what we do is, I say we give them a lower supply, shift the curve to the left, and they'll fight more for them.
Well, that makes sense. How many weapons do you think?
I'd say we throw them bottle and a tennis racket.
Alright, that sounds good. I think you can get more miles out of that than a Prius.
Alright, everyone. Before we begin, I just want you to raise your hand and pat yourselves on the back, because you've just completed the hardest part of the IMG game, which is showing up. As always, we're going to do a quick inventory check. Everyone check your pockets for a phone. You may have thought you left it on the table, but quantum pockets have been known to appear. And most importantly, does everyone have their string-a-ling thing together? Good. Are there any questions before we begin?
Can I please have a bottle of water?
No, Jonathan. Good, sit down. Sit down, clown. Okay, so we got our comedic relief. Your reading period begins now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your reading period is now over. Let the games begin.
Favorite cocktails for everyone!
Timmy, are you okay?
I'm fine, John.
Where'd everyone go? It's just the social sciences here.
How come no one from the language department was here?
They probably couldn't read any of the signs.
Why are there no female teachers here?
Because of the patriarchy.
Hogwash, listen, I'm trying to be reasonable here. We need to team up and take down the other teachers and win this competition. I proclaim the single party state and myself as the charismatic dictator. I am a Cadillo!
No, Timmy. Democracy is the best.
What sources are you using? What supports your point of view? You have to bring in my myriad of sources. Burns states that the Constitution of 1917 was the most progressive document ever! Carpet! Ever! I'm not angry, I'm just passionate. A gorilla could do that. What are you looking at, Carpet? You're like a deer caught in headlights. You're too slow, Alex. Show them the way.
One time, I was lost in the woods and I was hungry. I found a cornucopia and I just sat next to it and I waited. After a few hours, we played a pad Thai showed up, and so we should just wait and here until some more weapons and paraphernalia show up.
You weren't lost. You were in Thailand. Also, if we stay here, we'll be like sitting ducks. You know how much those Asians in the language department like sitting ducks.
You know, that was close. Sullivan is crazy.
He tried to give us all the A-to-guidance.
Fair enough. There's something to be said for that.
Guys! Guys!
For years, Mr. Sullivan has called this a podium. From time to time again, I have told him it's a lecture. any rate, he continued his mistake. I've had enough. I want justice. And him.
You come to me and you say, Don Carrijonis, give me justice. But you don't ask with respect. You don't offer friendship. You don't even think to call me Silverback. Instead, you come to talk to me on the day of the IB games and you ask me to do murder? I mean, come on, guys, this is ridiculous.
But Dean, I would really like to get rid of that Sullivan. He makes me nervous.
We don't want that kind of sweater on our hands. Who are we, Monsanto?
Like an adventure, an elemental adventure. There's just so many elements to it.
All I want is justice.
Someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do a service for me. But until that day, accept this justice as a gift on the first day of the IB games.
The first hour has passed. The early departure period is now.
Where are you? I'm looking for you.
Mr. Thayer, Master Qui-Gon Jinn. What's the plan?
Hey! Trust in the power of math. Use the second fundamental theorem of calculus. And if we back that up with the definition of a definite integral as a limit of a sum, we get... That's a bit embarrassing. We get this. Magic happens, and we get victory.
No. We don't have time for that. I sense a disturbance in the math. That's no mood!
Anyone want any bagels?
Today, not tomorrow. Can you please let's play a Batman?
what we have here. Is that glitter? You better not throw that at me.
Not even a super secretive camel test bank can save you now.
Come on, come after me. I want to go on paid leave. Is that a microwave?
This is for the NFC Championship. Seahawks.
There are only 15 minutes remaining, and the early departure window is now closed. There are 4 competitors remaining. 4 competitors remaining. Good luck. A cannon will be fired to honor every competitor that has fallen today. Chad Posner, Social Science Department. John Kuzmich, Social Sciences Department. Tim Mayer, Math Department. Mark Porter, Science Department. Paul Thompson, Social Studies Department. Scott Martinez, Science Department. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Math Department. And Dave DeReicher from the English Department.
They can't make it more funny.
Sullivan is a menace, and we need to put him to bed.
Well, using intuition as a way to know, it would be best if Dean honored his agreement with the Reicher and bring justice to Timmy.
Let's throw him a curveball. Make Sullivan watch the Seahawks losing.
Send it to TV.
I have made an agreement to bring justice to Sullivan for DeReicher. DeReicher may be gone, but I am a man of my word. I must make sure this task is complete. James, I want you to end He Who Must Not Be Weighed.
God bless America. Let's watch some Russell Wilson. Trust the 49ers.
26-yard touchdown.
Put in Marshawn Lynch. What are you doing? Oh, Jay's gonna never hear that. I'm never gonna hear the end of this from Jay.
Why, hello there, Timmy.
Hill, what are you doing here?
I just wanted to watch the Seahawks game. You know I'm a fan, right?
What? You're a fan? All this time?
Always.
I can't believe this. The Seahawks are losing to the 49ers again.
Look, don't worry. I know how to make a lucky winning potion invented by the one and only aim for a nuke.
They don't need this. They're still losing. What is this? It's worse than Coca-Cola.
Are you in a time war?
You think this would affect me? This is history class, not science.
You don't know what you're talking about. I had so many elemental adventures grade.
Jackass.
fighting. Wait, are you eating in my classroom? You're just gonna stare at the cabinet again. Does it look more appetizing than the food you were eating in my classroom? Ooh. Hey, where'd you go? Where did you go? What is this place?
How did you get into the game room?
Ah, so you're the one who hasn't been turning in all the challenge sheets. Long mapping then.
Long mapping? I'll show you how to draw maps.
Well, you're definitely not in chemistry. Those guys know how to do it.
Are you the manager of the chemistry group? The guy with the red head? I had him in my class last year.
Great kid.
Oh, I think he was a real menace. You're never gonna guess what just happened now. I was over in the back room, and Dean and Joel showed up. I was about to take him. But I mean, 2-on-1 is not a fair fight, you know? I'm gonna slap your lips off. I'll label your axis.
There goes your factors of reproduction. Arnold, that one's for you. And you take notes. Arden, stop sleeping!
Ooh, I got some good violence on that one.
You have no power here. There is a set biological process for killing somebody. Come on, guys, this is ridiculous.
How do you know? According to what areas of knowledge?
Wilson!
Your time is up. Please put your weapons down. The IB games are now over. And we have a winner, Mr. K. Your prize is this, a new IB syllabus.
What is all this? MYP content? Reflections for an IB paper? Gauging personal engagement during lab? Guys, this is ridiculous. I'm done. It's time to retire.
Actors who put this together in a very limited period of time as their test. I'd also like to thank anyone who attributed any idea. We talked to you guys in classes, outside of classes, in car rides to Six Flags. What things we can add to make this a very good skit, and we hope we delivered on that. The other thing is we'd like to say thank you to our teachers for giving us such great comedic content to play off.
Finally, just a special round of applause for Kia for coordinating all this content.
think we've had our fun for tonight, right, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that concludes the skit, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it.